Hey, it's Cooper here, Big D Services, with our class Building Your Business for Free. If you like what you see, subscribe, put your comments below, check us out, ask more questions. Feel free to ask questions as we go along. We've been building our business for free. Last class, we were talking about our press release and putting our press information together, and hopefully, people have gotten a good chunk of that particular done because soon we're going to be using and implementing all the stuff that we've been putting together. Today's class, we're going to be talking about our SEO, our search engine optimization. When you look at search engine optimization, a lot of times people don't consider the things that they can do in order to have the search engines find you. You wonder how a lot of your Facebook friends have so many likes, or you wonder how the individuals have that information that's being drawn to their Facebook page or their website. Well, you can do some of that legwork yourself in order to get it driven to your home page. When you look at your optimization of your own personal search engine so the search engine finds you, let's look at your local search engine. Go into your Facebook settings and pinpoint your location. Go into your Google business and pinpoint your location. Actually, you're putting yourself on the map so that therefore when the search engines start looking for you, you can be found. Doing statement pinning on your page where you look at doing business with entities like a dentist office in your hometown. Two-word searches that are often used that you can put into your description bar that allows the search engines to find your information when you go to post. You post information and say your hometown and what your business is. You can go dog training and the location. You look at also your developing of your search engine optimization. Do business building. What business building is you go to around your local community, see what the businesses that are out there, and do some type of business sharing. Like you can approach a business and say, can I put a flyer up for my next event that I'm doing, or can I put a flyer up in your location about my business, and I'll take a flyer and put what you guys do into our business so that therefore you can share it. You can also take that local sharing type process, and if you have a local hometown bulletin board, you can use that. You can create your own flyer commercially on your computer, or just diagnostically or digitally on your computer. You create your flyer and post your flyer on your Facebook page. First, post your flyer on your local business page on what your business is or what you're doing, and then you can take that flyer, you can share it to your social group of friends and have them share that flyer. It's not rocket science, but guess what? It does allow you the exposure, and you're setting things up for free. You can also look at your local Facebook ads. Okay, Facebook's diagnostics has the ability to isolate to just your hometown or your zip code in order to do an ad. So if you're looking at drawing business, rather than looking at trying to draw business from the whole United States, you can isolate your business draw down to your local area using just your zip code. So Facebook business ads are easy to use. They also allow you to run that ad at a very low dollar amount, so you're only getting clicks when it's being used or looked at. But we want to talk about just plain old being free. So you can make an ad as a post. Tell your friends about me. Make a post that says, well, I've got this garment that I'd like to sell, or check out my website. You can use things to draw attention to your own personal page. And what you're doing is you're just working your own personal network. Say, for example, you have a network of 200 people on your Facebook page. Why not reach out to those 200 people on your Facebook page and ask them to share a bit of your information to their friends? So your 200 can reach out to, you can double your information if they're all willing to do that. You would ask your friends and families to do the same thing. But sometimes you're going to have to give that individual something to pass out. And that's why you create that flyer of information. You can also look at becoming a public speaker or having something to speak about. You could go to your community ed and talk about If you have wares, you can go to your community ed, because they're always looking for giving classes. They're looking for doing day classes. They're looking for doing week classes. They're looking for a good online source for classing, so you can be a public speaker. You can go and create a public entity in reference to speaking just in your niche or your group. You can reach out to those that are already doing public speaking in that area and ask them about it, depending on what your business is. If your business is dog training, the rescues are a source where we talk about that. Your doggy daycares, your groomers, those are places that you can share information, and you can say, can we host a XYZ type of clinic at your establishment on a Saturday? So you're creating an event. You're becoming a public speaker. By becoming a public speaker in that area, you're becoming that expert for people to draw and send people to you, because you're becoming the go-to person in that area. Another thing that you can do to create your own personal SEO is create a Facebook group. Go through the group process, do your outline, invite your immediate friends to your group, whatever the subject matter that you wanted to cover, and then you take that Facebook group and you ask your Facebook group to share to more people that are like-minded, thinking the way that you want to do, and exposing your business. But if you can follow the rules of Facebook, so you're not selling anything, you're networking. So you're creating a network group that becomes the source of the go-to. And by creating you as that go-to source, you are now building your network, and you're doing it for free. The legwork is you now have a source that when you get ready to send your press release out, you have viewers and interested parties. They're going to look at that information. When you look at your how you've been building your business up until this point for free, now when you have information that goes out and people Google you, your Google business page comes up as information, so that you can post events there. Same with your Facebook page, posting events and information there. All you're doing is you're giving yourself that business card that no matter what, when somebody's Googling or looking for something that has reference to your business, they come across you. So you're just going out there taking the free sources that you have available, but then you have to let your media sources know that you're available to reach. And you have to let the people that are in your downline, or your people that you talk to, or your friends and family, or the people in your circle, let them know that you exist and have something to give them on a regular basis. Whether it be you're doing a information share on a topic, or you're reaching out to somebody because they have a recipe of the week that they want to share, or just odd and end things that are fun. The more fun that you can do around your business, the more exposure that you will get, the more draw that you get to your page, the more draw that you get to your page, the more activity your page draws. It's just an ongoing process. The more you do, the more you see. And as you look at building your business, your friends, family are your friends and family. But guess what? The people that they know oftentimes become your client after referral. So you're constantly having to hand out that business card. You're constantly having to do some type of networking. But when you're looking at doing that networking, digging in your pocket to do a mailer, to go out and print a ton of flyers, or to buy an email list, sometimes those things aren't financially feasible. So if you do the legwork yourself, go through database information, Google businesses that fit your needs, and you send them out an email. Google your friends and ask your friends to tell you who two friends are, so you can send them out an email. Or you go through the old yellow page type book, or the old white pages type book, and you find categories of people and write down their addresses, and you build your own database to mail out. Or one of the other avenues of SEO is you directly contact your own personal database. And a lot of times a person will say, well, I don't want to bother my friends. We get that, but don't bother them. Just tell them share the information that you're trying to do. Take the criticism that they give you and work with that, because your friends and family are going to be the ones that are going to be honest with you. So what you want to do is you expose that information out there to them, and you ask them to tell their friends, and you ask them to help you build your business. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. So we'll recap, in working with your SEO, you want to make sure that you can flyer your local business group. You can flyer it online. You can walk around and put business cards up on poster boards. time consuming. Oftentimes you have low, but remember, if you're putting flyers up on poster boards, you have a low traffic pattern there. So you might get a call maybe once a year off of something that's done like that, but it's low traffic. You want to look at doing back-to-back work with your local businesses. Let them know that you're in business. Have them tell people about you. Reach out to your Facebook group. Tell them to tell people about you. Try to public speak. Get your community ed class book. Look into it. Contact the contact person and see if you can host a community ed class or clinic in part of the business that you do. And last but not least, build a Facebook group. And with that Facebook group, you talk about each other talking about each other. Tell 2 friends. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe below. Make sure you give us your comments. We'll see you guys next time. Great first class 6. The first 6 classes that we've done, we've got a lot of positive response on, and people are putting it into action. Look forward to talking to you next week. Oh, actually, I shouldn't say next week. We look forward to talking to you in the next class.